Mushrooms and fungi are very familiar to most of us. Love them or hate them, they are known most for their culinary and medical uses, or perhaps an annoying mold or yeast that we use to bake. It is a safe bet to assume that nearly anyone that's heard of them, seen them, used them, tasted them. However, these ones are vastly different, steering further into the realm of fantasy, horrifying, interesting, or just plain weird. Number 5. Shaggy Ink Cap. Copris comatus, or by other names the shaggy ink cap, shaggy mane, or the lawyer's wig. Mushroom aside from having incredible names, it is quite incredible by itself as well. It's reasonably common small egg-shaped mushroom which is naturally white and is frequently found in the woods, meadows, fields, and even suddenly appearing in troops on people's lawns. It may be quite sudden to appear and it's not the rarest mushroom out there, but it is certainly an incredible, interesting sight to see. Number 4. Black brain fungus. Exidia glandulosa comes in with perhaps the best common name on our list yet. The black brain fungus, also known as the black witch's butter fungus, certainly matches the description with an amazing black coloration in wet weather and greasy butter-like looks, almost a tar-like appearance. The fungus appears throughout Europe and North America throughout the winter and autumn and is often received divisively, having looks some may describe as beautiful and intriguing or others downright gross. But in either case, it is hard to deny how unique it truly is. It's frequently found on dead wood and fallen branches and is just described as expectedly squishy and gelatinous in texture and is edibly and is sadly classified as dubious at best. Even if it was safe to eat, it is likely that it has no substantial nutritional value to speak of. And it is incredibly as it looks, it is probably best to just opt out and go for real butter if you're hungry. Number 3. The Devil's Cigar. Coreoactis, known as the Devil's Cigar or the Texas Star in the United States or in Kirinamatake in Japan, is a pretty and extremely rare genus of fungi which only contains one species, Coreoactis geester, the literal, nearly aptly shaped star of this part of this list. The pretty and almost star or flower shaped mushroom is known for its looks and extremely strange distribution, sometimes cited as one of the rarest mushrooms in the world. It is actually only found in a few Texas counties and a small number of locations in Japan. Its placement almost seeming near random. Rarity and appearances aren't the only reason it's on this list, however. This mushroom interestingly looks like an American football or a cigar in the early stages of its life, before it splits apart, releasing its uniquely massive, also cigar-shaped spores, and its audible hiss, and sprouting into an enticing flower-like fungus with 3 to 6 rays or petals. Number 2. Chicken of the Woods. Letoporus sulphureus, the chicken of the woods, is a large yellow or orange colored edible polypore mushroom which grows on trees and, just like the other things on this list, comes with some certainly interesting quirks aside from its unique appearance. Most notable, the chicken of the woods tastes like chicken, like it really does taste like chicken. It's quite common to proclaim that something tastes like chicken, often as a subject of a joke. However, in this case, it really is true. This mushroom fairly high in protein and as such is fairly popular vegetarian alternative to chicken. Frequently consumed fried in breadcrumbs and is said best when it's picked young and moist and keeps well frozen too. A notable downside to this meat-free chicken though is that a small percentage of people experience nausea or side effects after eating it. It's important to make sure that it hasn't been immune with potentially toxic substances from the tree that it was growing on. As long as those factors are considered though, this may be an incredible, interesting, potentially incredible tasty mushroom to look for. Number 1. Bleeding tooth fungus. We've arrived at the final fungus of our list, and fittingly so, it has the most unbelievable and incredible looks of any on this list. Hydnelium pecki, or the bleeding tooth fungus, devil's tooth, or even strawberries and cream. The adult form is admittedly not that special, however. When the fungus is young, it is an entirely different story. The off-white, almost beige or pink coloration is dotted with many pores which are oozing out vivid red or dark red liquid which is extremely reminiscent of blood. This liquid actually is a type of sap. Makes it look like fungus is bleeding in multiple holes thanks to the red pigment found within the organism. This fungus isn't all that scary though. A chemical found in it, delphoric acid, is seen in experimentation as a potential treatment for Alzheimer's disease. And finally, if you were hoping to get a taste of this incredible species, well, it's not toxic. It is, however, said to be extremely bitter and thus sadly classifying it inedible. At the end of the day, it might not be tasty, but it would surely make an eye-catching cover. Well, there you have it, guys. 5 crazy fungi. Tell me if there's any that you know. What was your favorite one? If there was any that should have been on this list, let us know in the comments down below. Like, comment, and subscribe, and see you next time. Peace.